Hello everybody, this is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a show and tell on 3 boxes that I've gotten in the last couple weeks. 2 of them are from fellow YouTubers. One is from Rufotris, Chris, and the other is from Julie and Brian at AZ Rockhound Expeditions. And then the third box is some auction wins that I just received in the mail. I'm going to try to go through this stuff fairly quickly, and we'll get started with Chris's package. I don't know what all this stuff from his box is, so I'm just going to show it off. I'm going to assume this is a piece that he got from his trip out to Arizona. It's kind of a little bit of a pinkish color that isn't showing up the best on the camera. I was hoping to be able to do this outside, but it's been pretty hit or miss as far as the sun today, so I'm doing it inside under the lights. This piece of brecciated jasper. Some of this was things I had won on one of his giveaways a while back, and then since he was sending me the box, we worked out him throwing in some other stuff that was that he had collected that was local to him. I believe that's some of his local chert that he finds on the beach. A little piece of rutile quartz. And some more of the chert. That is a piece of dino bone. I'm going to try to move this a little bit closer to under the light. And we'll get a little better the jasper, or the jasper. Some nice cab-sized pieces. Agate. I don't know where it's from. I'm not going to take these out of the package, but I assume it's a kind of a piece of quartz, and then maybe a couple pieces of the Lake County diamond, the smoky quartz. That was another piece from his giveaway. And the final piece from Chris's box. This box is stuff to clean up here over here real quick. And now we'll move on to stuff from Julie and Brian's mystery bag. And this stuff was from the first week where they auctioned it off in the chat. This is a nice, and I don't know if all of these come from their claim or not. I would assume most of it is. It's kind of a nice, interesting piece here. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple slabs off of there and try to cab some things, figure out the best place to cab it. This would be another one that would be interesting to take a look at when I get to trying to polish it, see whether kind of the areas over in here are solid enough to cab. It's a nice big chunk of it. This one has some crazy dark greens in it, and contrasting with the orange and the other colors. That stuff is such a deep red. Hopefully I'll be able to find a couple places, maybe slab it and find some areas over here to incorporate the white into cabs as well. Kind of see how it runs through it. I think this one here will end up just being a flat face polish. Might have to pull back out the wet sanding pads. maybe do a see if what kind of face polish I can do on here. See if it adds anything to it. Lots of little colors in this one too. And then some more colors that I didn't notice when I was inside when I originally opened up the package. And a nice little interesting slab, or rough. And the last three pieces from their bag. Some really nice colors in there. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one polishes when I try to cab it. And we'll start going through the boxes that I got from a auction. That was a online auction that was held out of Missouri. I think the auction was somewhere around the third week, maybe a fourth week of June. And just kind of showed up today. Sometimes with these auctions, they're a little hit or miss because you can only really go by the pictures that they've provided. And for example, and on this, and I do say they labeled it nicely. They put each of the watts in individual boxes, and labeled them well. Unlike one of the other places I had ordered from online, an auction that they had the lot number, but they didn't list the individual items. So this is some what was labeled as Crisco Cola, and if I won't try to say that too many times because I have trouble with that word. But it's really colorful. I'm hoping that this was it's a little more solid than some of the other pieces that I had gotten on a previous auction, and I don't have to try to over stabilize it. Do say I'm kind of glad that other people showed up a little later in there, so I wouldn't have gotten some of they had some really small turquoise packages that kind of looked like they were offcuts. It was like 4 or 5 pounds, but the individual pieces were, less than a half inch. So really nice colors in here again. It's really kind of a, I don't know what you call it, almost like a neon blue in this one. And like I said on the tag, this parrot wing is what they have it labeled as. It's all good stuff that Slabs will be able to get quite a few cabs out of it. The second box in here is just kind of a rough mix. There's just kind of a small lot of miscellaneous rocks. None of them are all that big. I'm just kind of grab out the whole handful here. I'll have to go back through the thing later and do some searching to see if I can figure out what is what from the label on the box. Once I'm getting a bit to working with some of these, some of them may be more interesting than what they initially look like. And I'm not going to open these up, but some of these they have lots of quartz, and these hearts here, they, at least in the pictures, they looked clear enough that at least some of them could be used for toppers for doublets and triplets, and nobody else bid against me, so I got them fairly cheap. These were kind of just a little bit of a whim bid on it, and once again nobody else bid against me, so you see as I look through these, I don't know what kind of insects and plants are in this, and or exactly even how hard some of this is, but I got these mainly for being able to practice sometime with the rotary tools on how to polish up amber. Some of these I don't know how they know that there's insects in them, since you really can't see in it. This lot here is another lot of turquoise, and This one, at least from the pictures, I knew was going to be a little bit more of a flyer, as well as how well they'd end up being cut up. As right now they feel pretty chalky, so pretty sure these will have to be stabilized somehow. And I tried doing some stabilization on some Chrysocolla and everything, and it was semi-successful. I don't know, but the larger chunks didn't go so well. So if I do these, I don't know if I'd have to slab them up first. I hope they didn't fall apart, or wait and sometime send them in to get stabilized. But figured for the large batch of them, it wasn't too bad. I think that lot was early on, so I don't think they had as many bidders that had showed up by that time. There's a lot of the turquoise that came later. Went for a little more. This one here I'm not going to open up. This is just some tumble quartz, and once again I was just getting those to see if they would work for toppers. And same with this group here. When I looked at this group here, at least I think it's actually it's not. It was the last one. The quartz wasn't all that good. It was really fractured. But this piece here, I could see better on the pictures that has some inclusions in it, but it's a really big piece, and it was pretty clear. So that one I figured I got a decent deal on. And the second to last box here was some fossil bone from Utah. And this is another one where if somebody would have outbid me, I probably would not have bid again. But I don't have a whole lot of Dynabone here. It's a pretty big chunk here too. Might kind of surprise me once I cut it open. We'll see what the grain looks like. There are a bunch of little pieces. Some of them here have a little bit more color to them than the others. Like this one here. Kind of looking forward to getting some slabs off of this one. Some of these are, like this one, are pretty rough on the outside, so that may end up just being a specimen piece. Or it is rough out there if I did stuff or sent it to like Ma, and if she wanted to do one of her outline things. But that may not be quite jagged enough, rough enough for her. So Like I said, it may just end up being a display piece. See, this one in here has a few fractures in it. I can feel it. I know if I pull out on it anymore, it's going to snap in two. When I looked at these the first time, I didn't look at them with water on them, so happy to see that there's more color in some of these pieces. And the last two from the Dino Bone box. And finally, this last box was just kind of more of on a whim, put a bit in on it. You can see it's a little bowl that has ammonites. You know, honestly, I can tell you that I think it's made out of a real stone, but if it turned out that it wasn't, I wouldn't call you a liar. But definitely it doesn't have a lot of the flash or anything. But you'll have to let me know what you guys think of the piece. Hey, that might be kind of cool for a nice display piece, or if somebody who's making small jewelry and stuff wanted something on the table to hold findings or other things that might normally roll away. You could set those in that dish. And while I have you here, I figured I'd just kind of show off some of the latest cabs that I've done for those that have made it this far. Some Chrysocolla, and these pieces were ones that I had stabilized myself using an epoxy and acetone inside of a kind of a homemade vacuum jar that I used a brake bleeder from Harbor Freight on. It turned out pretty well, especially after I used the ZAM on them. Couple pieces that I did today as well. This is a piece that I got from, or from a slab that in rough that I got from Jahik in one of his mystery boxes. And my headphone said it had powered off, so hopefully you can still hear on the end of this. And a piece of agate that I got from Jahik. just kind of to give you an idea, this piece is one that I had tried to make from the Chrysocolla that wasn't stabilized. You can kind of see as I was cabbing it, it would just keep on falling apart. And these aren't from, this isn't from the exact pieces that I just showed you, but it was really similar, just how soft and fractured and crumbly that stuff was before I stabilized it. This is another piece from, maybe it could even be from that same slab that I just showed. Yeah, agate from Jahik. A lot of dendrites and everything. You can kind of see that subsurface on there. And a piece of plasma agate. There are some a few pits that formed later on in the polishing or during the polish process, and eventually I just stopped trying to grind down even further to get rid of those. And but given where they are, they kind of blend in and they don't look too bad. I kind of asked Jahik about that, and he did say kind of had to learn to work around them or just kind of more live with them, because of the number of different minerals and whatnot that's in the plasma agate that you can get at shipping. I think that's what I have here. Like I said, I don't know how the end of the audio here came, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.